Main point first. A single unreliable CI signal can make an autonomous agent change production code. This roundup covers 5 items. S3 FIFO v1.0, an agent AWS cleanup with audit evidence, a protocol lab on MSS clamping, answer engine optimization, and small tooling updates. Quick summary. S3 FIFO v1.0 is a typed array S3 FIFO cache for Node.js that avoids allocations. An agent toolkit deleted forgotten CloudFormation stacks and actions appear in CloudTrail. The protocol lab shows MSS clamping. An AEO guide lists concrete steps to get passages cited. S3 FIFO v10 uses pre-allocated typed array buffers to avoid allocations and GC pressure. The release notes mention stress testing, hardening, and 100% unit test coverage. Features include reentrancy protection, peek, and close. Tests used a Zipfian distribution with skew 0.99 and a 100,000 key working set compared to LRU cache. Why it matters for developers: lower GC pressure and clearer cache life cycles, reduce tail latency in hot services. If your node process caches many entries under high throughput, zero allocations reduce pause time and tail latency. Peek enables observability without altering eviction. Close prevents TTL timers from keeping serverless containers alive. A flaky test is a corrupted reward signal for an agent. The test suite is a contract. Red means fix, green means stop. Humans filtered flaky signals with folklore. Agents cannot. Example: order confirms within the timeout, asserts 500 milliseconds, and fails 1 in 10 runs. An agent can bump timeouts or add retries, producing behavior drift. Before enabling agentic workflows, invest in determinism. Make seams injectable for clocks, randomness, network calls, and fixtures. If you cannot fix a flaky test, delete and replace it later, rather than quarantine forever. A developer used an agent to clean an AWS account. The agent listed 12 CloudFormation stacks and deleted 4 after confirmation. One delete failed because a SAM S3 bucket was versioned. The agent emptied versions and delete markers and retried the delete. CloudTrail shows aws-mcp.amazonos.com for agent events. The scan found 3 stopped EC2 instances, 14 unattached EBS volumes, 5 elastic IPs, 122 S3 buckets, and 16 Lambda functions. An estimated charges alert had crossed $250. Management events like delete stack are logged in CloudTrail by default. S3 object deletes are data events and are not logged unless you enable data event logging for that bucket. So high-level deletes are auditable, per object deletes may not be. Protocol Lab shows MSS clamping for Path MTU black holes. Client MTU 1500 leads to MSS 1460. A router rewrites MSS to 1360 for a link MTU of 1400. The IP tables mangle rule uses TCP MSS, clamp MSS to PMTU. The lab script verifies with status verified. Content discoverability matters. Let crawlers in: GPTbot, OAI SearchBot, ClaudeBot, PerplexityBot, Google Extended, and CCBot. Remember, a named user agent group replaces the star group in robots.txt. Add an lms.txt and fragment addressable headings. Emit organization and website JSON LD. The author saw Google traffic down about 24% while making these changes. 2 industry notes. One thread argues AI companies hide financial and technical debt during rapid scaling. Another shows forgotten AWS stacks quietly bill accounts. An estimated charges alert crossed $250, and the agent scan found many stale resources. Small tooling roundup. Medspeak added client-side OCR with Tesseract.js and a JSON API, so images never touch the server. RollDate is a dependency-free date picker with a live playground. There's a zero-dependency CSV to JSON Python converter, and a browser real-time face swap demo. A Go post explains slice headers for performance awareness. Caveats. OCR accuracy varies with photo quality and handwriting. Always verify results. Agents must get explicit confirmation before destructive operations. CloudTrail logs management events by default. but not S3 object deletes, unless you enable data events. Quarantine and retries hide flaky tests rather than fixed determinism. Final takeaway. Operational determinism is foundational. Small engineering fixes, pre-allocated buffers, MSS clamping, named test seams, and cloud housekeeping make systems safe to automate. If you plan to run agents unattended, invest in determinism first. All sources are in the description. The links are read there for verification and follow-up.